Sometimes it feels like a storm is raging inside you, but from the outside, you look calm. You smile, yet something inside you is falling apart. A single sentence, a glance, an event, it can ruin your entire day. It's as if your emotions control you, not the other way around. In such moments, pausing, taking a breath, and staying composed feels incredibly hard, but it's possible. And one of the perspectives that offers you this possibility is Stoicism. Come, let us explore this philosophy of calm together. How to maintain emotional balance through a Stoic perspective. Look, my dear friend, life is often out of our control. What is given to you, what happens, most of it is not your choice. But there is one thing that is completely under your control: your reaction. This is exactly where the Stoics begin. They say, if we can distinguish between what's in our control and what's not, we've already taken the first step toward freedom. Let us say someone hurt you. It's normal to feel pain. Stoicism doesn't deny these emotions. It just says, don't be ruled by them. Don't get lost in them. You are not your emotions. You are a conscious being capable of observing those emotions. Stoicism says, we suffer not from the events themselves, but from the meaning we give them. This perspective gives you a strong foundation for maintaining your inner balance. Imagine you have an observer inside you. That observer watches emotions but doesn't get caught in them. This observer is your reason and wisdom. The more you strengthen it, the less life's storms can shake you. For example, you get angry. The event that triggered the anger may not be in your control. But in that moment, you can tell yourself, this is not something I can choose. But how I react is entirely in my hands. Thinking like this builds your psychological immunity. In fact, it's like training your emotional muscles. Just as physical exercise builds bodily strength, Stoic thinking builds your emotional resilience. You are no longer a victim of your emotions, you become their master. So how should you act as a Stoic one? Recognize your emotion, but don't become one with it. If you tell yourself, I am currently feeling sadness, it stops you from drowning in that sadness. You simply observe. And this observation is freedom. 2. Don't exhaust yourself over things beyond your control. Someone may treat you unfairly. The weather may turn bad. Plans may fall apart. These aren't your doing. But how you behave in that situation, that's your responsibility. 3. Daily practice. Ask yourself, does this emotion, this reaction, this thought serve me? If not, let it go. A simple question, yet it holds deep power. 4. Don't make your life a prisoner to the behavior of others. If someone else's criticism can knock you down instantly, it means you are not centered. Stoicism brings you back to your center, to your inner calm. But does this mean we shouldn't feel at all, that we become cold? Never. Being Stoic doesn't mean being cold. On the contrary, it is a form of deeper empathy. Because when you begin to manage your own emotions, you understand others' emotions better too. You begin to see the fear behind someone else shouting. You feel the fragility behind their silence. And instead of reacting, you respond with consciousness. Finally, remember, finding emotional balance is not about being in silence. It's about standing firm in the middle of the storm. Stoicism is the philosophy of the stillness. It tells you, look, this is how the world is. Sometimes difficult, sometimes beautiful. But don't let this world turn your inside upside down. Maybe today is the first time you're feeling a real responsibility toward your emotions. This responsibility is not frightening. In fact, It's liberating. You are no longer a slave to your feelings. You are the master of yourself. If these ideas resonated with you, start each day with just 5 minutes. Simply watch your breath and name what's passing through you. It might seem like a small step, but I say with confidence, this is the beginning of a great inner transformation.